I want you to hit me as hard as you can.
Lance Velchuk here for Aaron the Head's The Fucking Black Sheep, where we take a look at the opposing opinion of the genre's most divisive films. As the summer season finally kicks in, we get the excellent upcoming shark film, 47 Meters Down. Jaws pretty much invented the summer blockbuster and scared generations out of the water. The shark movie was born. With such a high bar set, it's been tough to come close, and every once in a long while, we get a good one. Open Water and The Reef come to mind. With the heartfelt, intense film The Shallows and the nail-biting 47 Meters Down, we seem like we might be in a shark film revival. For too long has it been a running joke, putting sharks in snow, sand, and fucking tornadoes? If you make a bad film intentionally, it's not so bad it's good. It's just bad. This is where the subgenre has gone. Jokey concepts with no budget. It's become a bad CGI parody of its former self. One could argue we never had enough good to combat the bad. But once in a while we get a bullseye. And it brings me back, as a young kid at the video store in the summer renting any shark film I could. Now a fading memory of a time long past. We need to go back.
We have to go back!
Back to the passion of the original Jaws. And that brings me to the argument at hand. Jaws had 4 films total, and I'm still waiting for part 5 with Quinn on the USS Indianapolis.
So 1,100 men went in the war. 316 men come out. The Sharks took the rest June the 29th, 1945.
All these were, and still are, met with varying degrees of passion and hate. And as unfairly labeled as the Black Sheep is Jaws the Revenge. In fact, I'll do things a bit different this time. Let's start with the flaws. Pacing is slow, the practical effects are dated and a bit lazy, while the story is absolutely ridiculous. You see, all is right in the world. We can go on living. To say this movie is hated would be an understatement. I'm not going to sugarcoat it here and spend my time telling you it's an underrated masterpiece. This, it is not. Revenge was meant to reignite the camaraderie of the first film, and failed to do so, but it did try. The now widowed Ellen Brody takes the lead here, and can we give some credit that a major studio put a 50-year-old woman as the lead in a summer blockbuster? That's awesome. But the Chicagoan in me thinks it probably has more to do with her Universal chief executive husband / producer, pulling a Rod Blagojevich.
I mean, I've got this thing, and it's fucking golden. And I'm just not giving it up for fucking nothing.
But we still follow Ellen Brody pushed to the breaking point after her son Sean is murdered by a shark. Though poorly edited, we do get a pretty intense scene as Sean Brody begs for his life in the cold, dark water of the Upper East Coast, while children practice Christmas carols in the background. This is the revenge. She is sick of sharks fucking with her family, and knows now it's personal.
Come and get me, you son of a bitch.
She's actually right. This shark is coming for her and her family, because the shark has become what it was all along, a movie monster. It plans, sets traps, and hunts like an intelligent organism. Jaws was never trying to be authentic with its shark. But now the gloves are off, and it embraces its sci-fi roots. The creature shares a telepathic link with our lead. It's so far out of the realm of possibility, it's perfect. They do go out of their way to show that this shark is far from normal. For one, it's battle-scarred, and has a hell of a snarl. It has a semi-emotional face, a face for revenge. It also roars. Now, sharks don't have vocal cords, but it still roars, because it's a shark in name only. In an early version of the script, and which made it into the novelization, is a disgruntled witch doctor who has a feud with the Brody family. It's the serpent and the rainbow of Jaws, or more accurately, Weekend at Bernie's 2 with a shark.
Get on up! Get on up! Get on up!
Now you may ask, who reads a novelization of Jaws 4? Me. I do. And it explains and gives merit, though ridiculous, to the more sci-fi-ish elements. They play it razor straight, and that sorta helps you accept the schlock You see, they aimed high, unlike Jaws 3. We can all agree that there was a significant drop after part 2, but somehow all I've ever heard was
3 was bad, but Jaws the Revenge?
I can't grasp how Jaws 3 gets a cosmic pass on this. The plot sounds like a cool idea. A great white shark, 35 feet long, which is 10 feet longer than the original, hunting in an Orlando theme park. It's chaos. This giant shark probably looks awesome. Oh, it doesn't? And they never show the full shark until this. This somehow looks worse than this? Are you out of your goddamn mind? I'm sure they'll have some sort of classic cinematography and use the park to their advantage. Oh, it's shot mostly at night? It's SeaWorld, so there will probably be some cool fight with a dolphin or a killer whale. No? Jesus, what a colossal waste of a rich idea. Even Jason Takes Manhattan, which gave me almost no Manhattan, had the common courtesy to at least give me Jason on the high seas. Let's stop pretending like this was the lesser of two evils. Jaws 3 was a dull execution of a cool but wasted idea. The shark never looked worse, and even Iron Eagle himself looks bored. Everyone in Jaws the Revenge does a great job of selling the absurd. The amazingly named Lance Guest, who was great in Halloween 2 and The Last Starfighter, brings a sympathetic appeal here. Given the material, I'm impressed that he can seem so down to earth without coming off boring or stagnant. Lorraine Gary should get major props here. This story of a vengeful, telepathic, possessed shark is somehow grounded by her story of loss. It's B-movie sci-fi balanced with dramatic telling of grief and acceptance. I don't think she was, or is a strong enough actress to hold this film, but the role was written well, and she did a good enough job, which is why I lean towards my Blagojevich theory.
And it's fucking golden.
The best part of Jaws the Revenge is easily Michael Caine's hoagie. Michael Caine was in a bit of a rut at the time, and took the job because of pay and location, which is perfect for us. His talent is so natural, he brings what is a small part and reshapes the movie around him. Every time he's on screen, he's cracking jokes and telling wild stories.
I was picked up by this tribe of headhunters, and they took me to see their tube. Come back at lunchtime, all the flies will be in the kitchen. I knew a one-armed piano player once. Took 2 minutes to play the minute waltz.
If you listen to what he says, it's bizarre. I assume the character was supposed to come off a lot weirder, but Caine is so damn likable, you believe every line he delivers.
What do you do when you're not flying people? I deliver laundry.
For a film that was long into its series, it still fails on most of its basic levels. This I know, but is it joyless? Does it not have a single redeeming quality? We get some laughable errors. An ending so unbelievable they reshot it and made it more unbelievable. Even after the upfront scars, I still hold this film dear to my heart. The banana boat kill is fun, while the Brody kill is remarkably dark. We get a cool shark chase through a sunken ship in an odd holiday setting. That charm was never lost on me. Unlike the low-lit student film that graced our theaters with its gimmicky 3D and the lesser of the Quaids, neither of these films can hold a candle to the original. And with a couple of really solid shark films coming out, I have hope that one day we might get closer to that, closer than we ever have before. I hope. But do me a small favor. The next time Jaws the Revenge is on cable, let it play. Try and watch it from a different perspective. Try to find the heart, buried deep in a mess of a film. And if all else fails, you will always have Michael Caine.